Hi guys. How are you doing? Classic More says go sleep. Yeah, it's getting boring. Classic More, you don't have a life. Let me rapture you out of this world. Gba rapture. Oloshi. So, Josh Esek, how are you doing? I'm not going to be here for long. I'm going to say something that I've been saying for quite a minute. And that is the fact that MohBad's family have used their own hands to turn this MohBad story into a joke. As in, people are actually coming out to listen to Bobrisky's gist more than MohBad at this stage. More Jane, you don't go open another account, rapture the second account. Oh yeah, open another one. As in, MohBad's family have used their own two hands to turn this MohBad situation into a complete comedy skit. As in, I am weak. How did we get here? From the youths crying for MohBad to his family, from the papa to the mama. And to be honest, I think in the whole situation, now the wife even tried most. At least MohBad's wife is not making a joke out of this. All in all, at least MohBad wife still they try, because everybody else in this MohBad clan is just making a joke out of this. It is unbelievable, abnormal. How did we get here? How did we leave the important things and start to joke around about something so precious, something so painful, something so surreal? How did we get here? People are still saying Wunmi is the number one suspect. Wunmi is the number one suspect. So I said, try and bring Wunmi on my life. Wunmi will not come. And she's not doing herself any good by keeping quiet. Me, I've said it. I think she needs to do a DNA test, even though I don't believe that she has any hand in the demise of her son, of her husband. It's just that the whole family is a mess. As in, how can the sister? I understand the sister too trying to protect her. How can you go up publicly and say MohBad gave your sister infection? As in, is there anything that we are not going to talk about? You are not divorcing the guy buying now. Is it me, or let me ask you guys, make you not be saying I only me they talk. What do you guys think? And please, I hope you can, if you come on my live and you say you don't know what we are talking about, I will rapture you. Don't bother coming to my live if you don't have something meaningful to add. If you don't have anything meaningful to add, don't bother coming.
Let it freeze.
How far? We are back home.
Yeah. Good evening.
Anyway, let's go straight to the topic because I need to
Okay.
get too much time like that. And I want to
Okay.
address this particular issue because this thing they pain me, make I no lie. So go
Mm-hmm.
ahead.
Back to your question. I I listened to Wumi's sister earlier, but I couldn't understand because she was speaking Yoruba. It made it kind of hard for me to understand what she was saying. But from the caption says what she accused the disease, And I'm wondering like of what importance is that news at this point? I understand, like you said, it's also your sister's fight, trying to protect her sister. But your sister is not even saying a lot. So is your sister the one telling you to come out to the public and say all these things? And what is the essence of saying this?
Mm,
Husband and wife get matter, then they get issue. There are lots of things that have happened in families that they're unspeakable. But
mm,
does it really matter at this point? Why are they trying to divert it?
mm, 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 mm.
So, okay, telling us that thing, is that supposed to be a reason why an action or something happened? I mean, what clue or what are you trying to link with that kind of announcement?
Hmm.
These were the questions I asked myself when I read that caption. Like I said, what information was she trying to pass? Was she trying to divert? Already, it's been diverted. The attention has already been diverted. The topic, the whole thing has already been delayed. So, was she trying to give us the reason why something was done? Could that be a reason why something happened? For what reason, or for what? What is the motive of telling us this?
Hmm.
Because people, they infect people every day. We know this. A woman herself didn't come out to say this. So why are you talking about somebody who is no longer with us, who can't defend himself anymore?
100%.
To me, it didn't make sense. So for the family, for the father, I'm sorry to say, but he already screwed up everything.
Hmm.
And like you rightly say, I give it to that woman girl. I don't know her, but her silence in this whole matter, this whole issue, it needs to be studied. Because she is doing a very good job by keeping calm and keeping quiet and not granting interviews. The rest of them are just chasing clout with this whole situation, and it's not helping.
Hmm.
And the more they bring up things they're not supposed to be bringing up, the more they, distract us from what we initially centered our minds on, which is finding justice.
Hmm.
So, brother, father, the other day I saw a video of him saying here he can wear his son's clothes and blah blah blah
As
blah blah.
in,
I read
as
that thing. I
in,
saw it. I don't have a problem with the father wearing their children's clothes, but come on, if you have to wear your son's clothes, why would you come online and start talking about it? It's like everybody's just trying to, they enjoy the attention they're getting from this whole thing. It's like they're enjoying the attention, and this is why there seem to be delays because the moment the truth is revealed, they won't be relevant anymore.
mm, mm,
Anybody can rest. So
mm,
they are. The girl is giving conditions, terms before she carry out the DNA. The man is. So it looks like everybody just trying to be in the light for this
mm,
reason.
mm, 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 mm,
If I have to, God forbid, let's say if I were to be the father and you're wearing your son's, just wear it calmly. It's nothing to come out and start saying, showing off, this is what you look like. What are you rubbing on our faces? One person, Igbo land will say there's this adage that one person doesn't own a child. That child may have been his, but then he's not the only person who got involved or who is involved in that boy's life. We are all mourning.
mm.
We are all grieving. We are all sad and we are still sad. And here you are parading yourself, talking about his clothes that you're wearing. Excuse me, are you trying to tell us that it is what it
Mm.
is? Like it doesn't matter? That's the way I see it.
Hmm.
But Chris, what do you think about him wearing those clothes and
I think
parading
that is
himself?
very. I don't want to talk about because they will quote me. Now, waiting they pain me inside be that. So many people are trying to come live, but I can't see anybody. You know what, Samaria? Let me
Mhm.
close and come right back.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay, now I can invite people. So welcome back. So what I was trying to say is the family, MohBad's family, has
Hi,
let
Daddy
me
Freeze.
let's hi, how are you doing, my darling? Let's talk about Dim Big Stepper. Let's talk about this popper called Dim Big Stepper, whose father is currently dealing with adult kwashiorkor, while his mother is currently trying to treat an incurable strain of syphilis that she got while working. Dim Big Stepper, you have chosen a Friday morning to be unfortunate. The rest of the year will be unfortunate to you, Lori Buruku. Jadan Ugba rapture. Collect the rapture, Willie. So, guys, welcome to my live. What do you guys think? Let me hand over to you.
Thank you. Yeah, Dr. Freeze. Good evening.
Good evening.
So, this MohBad and Mommy's issue, I think I have a different take on it. So, for me, I think since MohBad, since he didn't deny being the father of the son, I don't think any other person has the right, especially now that he's dead, to say the child doesn't belong to
These words, they stress me well for Instagram. I don't talk, I'm tired.
Hey, Daddy Friends, what are you saying?
I said, don't say DEAD.
Oh, okay. All right. So, I believe since he didn't deny the child while he was, with us, I don't think any other person should be able to say, okay, this is not MohBad's child, because
Okay.
in homes there are peculiarities. I'm not saying like there could be a family now that probably they had fertility issues and they used another means to get a child, right? I'm not saying that's their case. Like, so I don't think anybody outside a husband and a wife would be able to say a child doesn't belong to the father. That's my take on this. MohBad did not say this child is not mine. So any other person doesn't have the right to say this child is not for MohBad. That's my take on it. So I don't think Wumi owes anybody any DNA test. That's what I think about it. So what do you have to say with what the sister said today? I don't think. I just think it's over talking. That thing she did today is over talking, right? It's over talking. You don't, at this point, you don't even need to say all that. You have to also respect his memory, and there was no divorce. It's just it's that the priest we should not say okay, it's passing on to glory. So we should be able to respect his legacy, and all those over talking should not even come up, right? So but and the father wearing the clothes, I don't. It's weird to me, like. But some people would say there are different ways people
No,
mourn.
but I think the father wearing his clothes at this stage, I think that's a bit tasteless and tacky. I don't know anyhow you people want to
Of course.
see it. I think it is lame, tasteless, and tacky.
Because if someone comes out and accuses him of going after that guy's properties, I mean, and he's coming out to do this type of thing, he justifies whatever accusation that may have. Yeah, sure. And like he's so cool about the whole thing. Like his demeanor in when he goes for all these podcasts and all that. So like it's weird, it's cringy to me. Like I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's all. Yeah. So as for me, I just feel everybody should allow the young widow to rest and take care of her son. Like, they are dragging this thing for too long. The son, well, I'm even interested. What I'm interested about is the son. Like, all these things are going to remain on social media forever, and he's going to come out to see all these
John said,
things
what should he do
happening.
with
Like,
his clothes? Burn them?
yeah, of
I'll
course,
rather he
burn them.
burns them than wears them.
Yeah.
It is
But
sending
actually,
a
I
very
wouldn't even
bad
say you
signal.
want them, but at least hang them. Even if you decide to wear them, don't make
Let's
it
ask
public.
our brother here. Brother, what are your thoughts?
Good evening, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
My name is Kingsley.
Kingsley, your network is very bad. You have to go back and come back.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. You have to go and come back. Your network is very bad. No. Exit and come back. Please.
People are saying women defending women.
You see, listen, yes, we need a DNA from Wumi. I'm 100% in support of Wumi going to do a DNA. But why is his father wearing his clothes? It's somehow.
And the promoters, the people that granted the interview are busy laughing over it and making it. I mean, it's not funny. I think a lot of people are just using this to make money.
Yes, we
right?
know that already. A lot of people are using it to make money. We already know. Nobody's arguing that.
Yeah, a lot of people are cashing out from it. And I just feel the father here, I didn't expect that his father would be all over the news this way, like going everywhere, every talk show you're there, every podcast you're there, It's weird for me. I don't know. It's really weird. She being a sober mood. I'm not saying he's going to mourn forever, right? But at least still there is a closure to this this whole thing. I think he should be calm. Does he have sisters or other siblings? I think he does. Okay. I think he does.
So if he has other siblings, if his siblings wear his clothes, it's okay. It's somehow. It's somehow.
Yeah, his siblings can wear his clothes, but I don't think the father or the parent should. Like, I don't think so. It's not. It's somehow for me.
Somebody said, DF, please stay in one place. The women here are against her doing the DNA. I'm not against her doing the DNA. Let me ask you, should she do DNA?
Me? Yes. Yeah, if he's going to give us a clear link to whatever happened, of course, yes, go ahead and do the DNA. She's going to help with the investigation. Go ahead, do anything that is required. Yeah, that's if they do it through the proper way, like getting I think they are supposed to swear an affidavit or something in the court. I think that's what she's demanding for. If you go that route, fine. If the court says, okay, you have to do this for the investigation to be, completed and all. But I'm a little bit stubborn. Like, if you try to overstretch and saying, okay, this is not my son's child, blah blah blah. Like, personally, I'm a stubborn person.
What if they do a DNA test and the DNA test confirms that the child is MohBad's? What next?
That's the issue now. I don't know.
If we actually need to move forward, then the autopsy result has to be out first before anything. That autopsy result will actually say a lot to this matter, first of all. So that's what we need. I think that should be the first step.
I agree with my sister. Autopsy. We are all facing DNA, clothes, and all the unnecessary things. I think we should focus on where is the autopsy?
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the
insulting the
Nigerian police, where is the autopsy? We don't know.
Answer to get from that autopsy.
Where is it? We don't know.
That's the thing.
And the funny thing is how they're not saying anything about the autopsy.
I'm telling you.
Of the interviews on the podcast, everything, I've not heard them mention anything about the autopsy that was conducted. Have you heard otherwise, Daddy Freeze?
No.
Okay, which means the family is not even they're not even after the autopsy result. They're after the DNA to see if anyone will inherit property or not. That's where their own energy is being channeled. No, let's be realistic here.
Okay, they said the DNA is coming this month.
They're supposed to be
I
doing
heard that. I saw that in the
emphasizing
news.
on the autopsy, right? If they don't emphasize on the autopsy, who am I to emphasize and ask for it? They should ask for it. They are the ones that should let us know. Okay, this is what the autopsy says. At least that way, all of us will rest.
Yeah,
Then if
and
they want to continue dragging the property, that's up to them.
this DNA thing, they've been dragging it. So for me, like,
I want to ask a question.
and also the
I might be wrong. That freeze. I want to ask a question.
Go ahead.
So, does the family have the right to say that the child doesn't belong to their son who accepted the child as his son? That's my own, because this we're in a world where things happen things happen. People, a couple could decide. I'm not talking about this. What's his name? MohBad's case. That's not what I'm talking about now. I'm talking about generally. Does a family have the right to say this child you give birth to is not my son? It's not our son's child. Because in a husband and wife situation, the husband and wife could decide to go and adopt without letting anybody know. The husband and wife could decide to do what's it called? Surrogacy without letting anybody know. Right? There's so many ways of doing this. And so does the family have that right? Especially when the son has not come out to say, this my wife is cheating, or this side that my wife is not my child. I don't know. What's your take on it?
I don't think I can answer that question because it's a bit complicated. It's a very complicated question. It's a very complicated question and a very complicated situation, to be very honest. To be extremely honest. Okay, so let me bring a guy. Let me remove one person. Samaria, stay. Now you won't go. Okay, just one person should leave. Dark chocolate brownie, stay. Samaria, stay. My sister, do you want to be the one to leave?
Yeah, sure, I can.
All right, thank you so much. I want to bring a guy because they say guy no day here. So I know say once I bring guy, I'm not going to stay long on this matter because I no go lie. The matter they turn my belly. Now, guy, if you not get good network, not come. I want to make all the ladies go. No, I'm just bringing a guy. I just want one guy opinion. After that, I'm good. After that, I'm good.
Yeah, if the comment section is nice. People are not nice at all.
They don't have. They are being very rude, and I'm going to start blocking. You know, I'm good at it. That's why I don't like talking about this topic. It makes people get very rude.
Is Bob out at the freeze?
We are not sure. All right, we have a guy here, brother. How you doing?
Hi, Daddy Freeze. Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. How are you doing?
I'm good. How is every other person doing? Hello, sister. Hello.
Well, fine. Oh.
Yeah, basically, this DNA thing is becoming like a cloud chasing stuff. You get MohBad. He's so rest in peace. He passed away, and I think the wife was not talking initially. She was, quiet, and all of a sudden she came out and saying, "Let Nigeria help her." You get, so for me, if the story is a social media story, everybody's all involved. If you are feeling a certain way, you're bringing the matter to social media, then just do the DNA. Or just don't even come out to social media and start saying Nigerians should help you, and later your sister comes out and start talking about infection. To me, it just doesn't make sense. You get, do the DNA since you brought the whole thing to the social media for Nigerians to become the public judge. Then do it for the same Nigeria you brought it out to help you. You're asking for Nigerians' help, right? then at least bring that evidence to show that, okay, this is the issue, this is what's happening, I am clean, and be vindicated. You can't just come and start crying some kind of tears, asking for Nigerians' help, but you want Nigerians to emotionally support you. You get, so there's difference between facts and there's feelings. You get, so, and we know we Nigerians, we like going with feelings more than facts. That's right. When the facts approach us, everybody start fighting it. So since the issue is already in social media, then just do the DNA test and let everybody move on with their life. That's my opinion.
Now, let's talk about Mohbad's father wearing his clothes. What are your thoughts?
I don't really know much if he has siblings, but are they going to throw the clothes away? Let's be honest. The clothes are there. I don't know if he has siblings. I don't know much about Mohbad's story. But if the dad is the only one alive in the family, you get, so the clothes are not going to be thrown away. Somebody has to wear them. You get what I'm talking about? Somebody has to wear the clothes at the end of the day. So what should they do to the clothes? Should they just put the clothes there? The clothes should be dirty and be rotting away? Is the Mohbad at the end of the day? The problem is everybody is trying to look at the dad. I won't say everybody. Sorry, I take back my word. Many people are trying to look at the dad as the bad guy or whatever. The father is still the father. I see. At the end of the day, not only we know the story what we know from outside, there's still the private story. You guys don't know what happened. You guys also don't know how the father has also played his own part in at least helping Mohbad's life. You get, everybody's only seeing the thing that, okay, what happened? Oh, the dad is a bad guy, I don't know, it's possible, but it's also possible that he also played a good part. So wearing the clothes, you're not just going to throw the clothes away. Somebody has to wear those clothes.
Bro, sorry to interrupt you. I think let me say this. When I talked about the clothes, I don't have a problem with him wearing his clothes. After all, he's the father. Okay? But where I felt like the whole thing is a bit insensitive is him making it look like, we are seeking for justice. We are still upset. Some of us are still grieving. Okay? You can imagine how that lady felt, the woman, seeing that video. You can wear his clothes quietly without, coming out and saying, yeah, I'm wearing my son's clothes. Come on, that's not what we are after at this point. Of course, we don't expect the clothes to be burnt or to be given away. But then it's like a distraction to us. It's like telling us that this person doesn't matter. The case has been closed. Everything is fine. That's the picture it released. It sold out. That's the point. Okay, because whether you like it or not, you are the father. You are the one who was affected, not just you. A lot of us were affected too. He had the disease left a grieving wife, and here you are talking about showcasing you are wearing his things. Somebody, I don't even know if he has been buried or not.
So sorry, let me ask you a question. Come out showcasing like Mohbad's clothes that he's wearing it, or he was everything. Did the father?
Did you not watch the video?
No, I didn't. So that's what I'm asking.
Okay, maybe you need to find the video and watch the video again. The next time you come back to the reviews and tell us what you think. Because I saw that video. I saw the video. Did you see his sister? Did you see the video?
Yeah, I saw it too.
We don't have a problem, like I said, with somebody wearing his late son's wears. But, come on. We have a serious matter at hand. We're trying to get justice for your son. This is what we are up to. This is what we are interested in. We are not interested in this because already you guys are already giving us a lot of distractions. You guys are already taking the news and our focus away from what initially was. And it still is. And on top of that, you're just, come on, it's just like turning everything into a joke. It seems to me like it's now a thing of a joke.
Sorry, madam, I feel like everybody are all guilty in that in this case. Not just the dad, even the wife. They're all turning the whole thing into it's becoming too much. At the end of the day, you coming out, your sister also being involved and talking about.
I feel this DNA thing, right? This DNA thing, I feel like it has gone too far. So to just shut the thing up, you just do the DNA test to just rule yourself out of the whole case.
Exactly. My
For the father, I just feel sometimes, sometimes it's just does something I really can't really explain. But I feel like he's actually a good father. But there are some things that he does that is like I can't imagine. So, anyways, I don't know. You just have to. I don't know. For me, it's
What do
that
you think,
autopsy.
dark
Autopsy says a
chocolate
lot.
brownies? What do you
A
think about
lot.
her wearing the father wearing his clothes? What are your thoughts?
When I saw that video, I wasn't. It was kind of weird to me. It was kind of weird to me. Uh, Assuming he wore that clothes and maybe he just wore it, and that video didn't come out, or I saw the way he was boasting about it and all of that, and I just felt some kind of way, honestly.
Hmm. 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 All right, guys. I don't know. It's a very annoying topic. I think I'll just end it here. And I'm also tired, maybe because I talked a lot and I realized I'm beginning to get a bit of a cough. So maybe I should just rest a bit and catch my breath so that I can entertain you guys tomorrow. I don't know if
No
that makes
problem.
sense.
That's fine.
But to be honest, I think even though, yes, I don't believe Wumi cheated on, personally, I don't believe, I may be wrong, but I don't believe Wumi cheated on MohBad to the point where she had a child out of wedlock. You understand? I don't believe. But it is what it is. Nobody can tell. Should she do a DNA test? I think she should. I think a DNA test will be a great thing. I don't think it'll be a bad thing to get a DNA test done. But aside that, I think they're all playing games with this thing and it's irritating, it's annoying, they're joking about it. I don't know. Before I go and say what to annoy people, let me just close the live and go and find something to do. The sisters coming to accuse each other of disease. I think they say, okay, let's end it with some tone of finality. They said this month they will release, what was that thing called?
The
Um,
office.
the autopsy. So
Okay.
let's see the autopsy and let's make up our minds after that.
Hmm. I
Thank you,
hope.
everybody, for coming this night. It was wonderful being with you the whole afternoon. Thank you, Samaria. Dark Chocolate Brown, is this your first time coming live? My dear brother, thank you so much.
Okay.
Ayodeji
Thank you.
Yahaya, I no get energy to talk this MohBad thing because I go dey vex and people go quote me. That's why I want to leave because people go quote me. Take care. God bless you.
Thanks, Freeze. Bye.
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 Bye.